Hey guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. Now, this is What If Deku had a Guardian Seed Quirk, Part 5, where we last a little rundown of what happened, the last episode. Izuku, bodied a lot of students. It had some interactions with, the other people in his classroom as he got transported to a unknown location. Got a slave collar slapped on him. Then he woke up into a cell. As he sees all fantasy creatures that that's supposed to not exist, and he can't understand a lick of whatever language they're speaking. Because of the slave collar, he can't summon his seed summon. He can't summon Zero, so he's limited of what he could do. He can still conjure up the sword and use the red energy blast, but that's pretty much about it. He can't use the seed fusion because it's blocking his access to Zero. So the fusion is out of the question. They're able to still communicate to each other, talk to each other, but she can't come out. As we start our episode off at the Demon Palace, the Demon Lord Palace, as you see a woman all dressed in black as she's walking down to the throne room, as she kneels. You wanted to see me, Demon Lord? I have a mission for you. Apparently, something has been taken from me, and I want you to retrieve it and kill anyone that's responsible for it. What am I retrieving, Demon Lord? A off-worlder. Does that pique your interest? And with your current experience, you are well versed in capturing off-worlders. I want him bring, I want him captured and bring here in front of me, unharmed, please. I put too much effort to summoning this off-worlder, and I want him in front of me. Do I make myself clear? Yes, Demon Lord. I sent people to scour off, but they haven't came up with they haven't made progress. So I need a more delicate touch. That's why I call your services. Before I leave, Demon Lord, may I examine the room where you perform the ritual? Yes. Soldier, show her to the location. Yes, Demon Lord. As she walks in the room, as she touches the symbol on the ground, as she gets of the magical, not magical, but she could track Izuku just by what type of energy that he gives off from being summoned. So she got what she needed as she leaves the Demon Lord Palace, the Demon Palace, the Demonkin country, as she gathers several of her several several soldiers that she needs. As she gathers several soldiers, as she's like, "Boys, we have a mission. We are to retrieve a off-wielder." As give me a second here, things keep popping up. It's getting irritating. As several men are riled up, as like, "We get to kill another off-wielder? We haven't had one of those in a while." As she raised up her hand to tell them to shut up. "Men, shut up. Pay attention. We are not to harm this one. We are here to capture capture he or she, and bring him, he or she, to our mistress. The demon lord desires this off-wielder, and so we will provide the demon lord with his off-wielder. Any questions? As they agree, very well. We will leave immediately. And anyone that and when we find the off-wielder, whoever's responsible for stealing from our demon lord will be eradicated. Do I make myself clear, man? Yes, ma'am. As they go off to locate Izuku. Master Izuku, something's going on. The jailers are acting. Something's going on. They're acting busier than normal since we've been here. I see that as well, Zero. Let's let's see what's let's let's wait and see how this let's wait and see how this progress. As he sees several of the bandits open the cell right next to his, as he sees a crystal in his guy's hand. As soon as it starts glowing, the collar starts emitting electricity as it shocks the guy as they drag him out. As the guy's screaming, he doesn't want to go. As the big door opens, as he pushes him through, as all Izuku could see, only thing he could see is the face of a big, humongous creature. As they see this humongous minotaur towering over the man, as the door closes, as all you hear is a squish noise, as all you hear is squishes, this loud squishes, as blood starts to go all over the ground. Not inside the building where Izuku's held, but the arena is pretty bloody now. As the door opens, as they pull the corpse, as they throw it on the ground, as they take it to a separate room to chop it up and to feed it to the goblins. As Izuku's like, what the fuck was that? I've that was a lot bigger version of the one I saw in his room a day ago. As this is a bigger minotaur than the one he saw when he first got here. But that's not important right now. Did you see the crystal, Zero? Yes. I don't know. It activates some sort of electric charge. Now, stay with me on here. I wonder if that crystal has any more functions besides tasing the prisoners. Maybe it's also a way to get the collar off. But before we make any rash decisions, let's observe them for now. As a couple days has progressed, as several slaves, prisoners, start disappearing, as they've been throwing the prisoners into fights, as for the bandits, lucrative business, they bet on the fights and all that stuff. As there's the prisoners, the gladiators, basically what it come down to, the victims, all have collars on them, and they're all different races. Several humans, elves, a couple orcs, some dark elves, some demonkin, goblins that they captured from wild, and they have a separate area where they keep all the most dangerous creatures that they host. Because if it's a large area where they could grow, it's a pretty big bandit group that does illegal fights. because it's on like sorry, as it's between two like three different nations, and they're not on anyone's territory. They mostly look the other way, but their actions, will get out of control, and they'll eventually want to nip that in the butt down the line. But let's not worry about that for right now. As a couple guards stand in front of the door of his cell, seems like it's my turn. Lovely. Let's see what they got for me. As they open the door, as they're trying to tell him to stand up, as he doesn't understand what they're saying. As they hold up the crystal, as Ezekiel starts to get electrocuted. As the two guards grab him, two guards grab one arm, the other guard grabs the other. As he drags him out, as before he passed the guy that shocked him, as he's like, "I'll remember you. I'll remember you indeed. I'm going to kill you." As they drag Ezekiel to the big gate, as they throw him forward, as he caught himself, so he didn't fall on his ass. He caught himself by stomping more hardly, as he kind of cracked the ground a little bit. As he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill everyone here, especially the one holding the crystal." He's finally seen it outside, as it's a dark night, as the arena is filled with people, as they're getting psyched for the match. As someone's saying something loudly, but he doesn't understand what they're saying. As he points to Ezekiel, as everyone gets quiet. As he said something, but he wasn't sure what he said. It's like, I still don't understand these fucking idiots. Don't know what's so shocking, judging by their judging by their face expressions. Must be something interesting at least. As Ezekiel's like, okay, there's no one here. As the gate finally opens, as he hears several footsteps walking, all at the same time. Cut to the announcer, "Ladies and gentlemen, look we have here." As he's like, the death I don't know what they would call it, as he announces the creature's name, as everyone says, the Devourer. As everyone gets louder, because it's a well-known monster that's been in this turn. Sorry, the Bandits had this monster for a while, so it's made a lot of money. It's a fan favorite. Not as big as the Minotaur, but it has its little fan base for a creature, because it's this tournament. Sorry, this place is very big when it comes to the underworld. So yeah, it's pretty huge. And it's a fun activity for aristocrats and some unfavory people that don't like to follow the law have a good time and bet on their money. Okay, that's very concerning. You normally don't see scorpions that huge or with three mouths. Huh. Uh, this will be easy. I just gotta stay away from his stinger. His scorpion tail. I agree, Master. That would be very painful. You went to, you're telling me that. I know that far too well. I've seen knives. Scorpions are very nasty creatures. And the three mouth part is very disturbing. As Izuku ignites as he conjures up his sword. No, let's not do that. As there's a sword on the ground already. As he picks it up, as he swings it around a little bit, as he's like, Master, why aren't you using our blade? We need to keep our abilities low key. We, if we start using our powers, they'll get suspicious and don't know if they'll find out that my abilities haven't been fully suppressed. We gotta play this smart, Zero. Understood, Master. I know you rather would just kill everyone here, but if we kill everyone here, we won't have a way to get this collar off. And I have a feeling we're going to need our power. As they begin to fight, as the scorpion comes rushing through, as it tries to catch Izuku with his pinchers, as Izuku jumps out of the way, as he sees the scorpion tail going down to go in a strike, as Izuku, in midair, by the way, turned to the right a little bit as he swings his sword as it bounces off the tail. As he's like, damn it. Apparently that's pretty good armor. As Izuku sees the three mouths glowing brightly, as, fire erupts from their mouth, as Izuku had no choice but to dodge out of the way as the three blast comes towards him, as Izuku rolls and slides. Actually, he slides and rolls. Then Izuku's like, "What the? Okay, apparently we're dealing with a fire-breathing scorpion. Now I've seen it. Now I've seen it all." As he has the sword leaning against his back of his neck. Now, I'll explain what type of scorpion this is. These scorpions are mostly located near hot areas like volcanoes. So they have extremely tough armor, but they do have certain weaknesses. And because these type of scorpions develop near near the sorry near the volcanoes and lava, they slowly over the generations, they started to develop fire breathing. So they do have fire breathing, but it's not as powerful as if a dragon came down here. But it's decent powerful. They're a very dangerous threat. It takes a full team of. It just takes a team of people to combat one of these. As Izuku gets in close, as he's paying attention to the tail, as it comes crashing down towards him, as as Ezekiel dodges it, slides downwards underneath the scorpion, as he slices the underbelly, as as he comes from the behind it, jumps on the back of his tail, as it begins chopping from the soft side, as the tail comes rolling off, as the scorpion screeches, as it swarms around, swinging his pinchers wildly. As it did hit Izuku, as Izuku goes flying back a little bit, because it turned and swinged at him. As he lands, on his feet, but he skid across the ground a little bit. As Izuku's like, huh, pretty tough. Still not down. Figured that would at least kill him. As it comes rushing forwards, as Izuku jumps over it, as he's doing a rotation backflip, as he throws the sword, as it pierces near the heart where it's located. As the creature falls to the ground, as Izuku jumps down, the crowd is booing because they wanted the scorpion to win. They wanted him to die. As they're booing, as they're throwing shit at him, as Izuku's like, huh, seems like I'm not a fan favorite. Oh well. This is actually kind of fun. I might actually stay for a while. Can't be serious, Master. Fine, we'll try to find a. Fine, we'll wait for a moment and get some intel and get free from this collar. Then we'll escape. But I can't. I can't have some fun while we wait. As Izuku starts laughing, as he walks back inside, as the two guards grab him, as they toss him, as they're taking him to somewhere else that's not his cell. As he's like, this is not the way to my cell. So, where are we going, buddies? So, where are we going, my friends? Dragging Izuku, as there's a big metal door, as the guard's like, you have a new roommate, devil bitch. Try not to kill this one. As they toss Izuku in, as he falls to the ground, as he's like, ow. Yeah, it's too bad I can't kill him again, because I definitely want to kill him twice. Izuku looks up as he sees this young woman, around his age, as he's like, huh, a off-wielder, interesting. As she walks up to Izuku, as she grabs him by the back of his neck, throws him against the wall, grabs her hand around his neck, as she lifts him up, as she takes something out of her shirt, as she takes out a very creepy looking piece of metal. It's like a give me a second here. I need to describe it a little better. It's a long piece of metal shaped like a rod, but it has a mouth on it. As it does have a mouth. As she puts it, as she tilts his neck, as she puts it into his neck, as it chomps down into Izuku. As she's like, "Don't scream." As she's smiling, as it goes into his skin, as she lets him go, as he falls to the ground, as he starts coughing, convulsing, as it was quite painful. As he's like, what the fuck? You're dead. Now, calm down, Offworlder. That was necessary. You wouldn't be able to understand me. No, you wouldn't be able to understand me otherwise. As he's like, wait, I can understand you. Exactly. That thing I shoved into your neck is a magical tool that we use in my homeland. Supposedly, in my homeland. It's for able to that magical device is able to use it to easy to understand other languages. You being an off-worlder, you have no way to talk to any of us here. And judging from your clothes, you're fairly new. You don't have that defeated look about you, like the most people here. She gets over as she gets up, as she looks at Ezekiel a little more. You're interesting. Something about you's different. As she sniffs, as she's like, as she starts sniffing, you look like a human, but clearly you're not. You're a complex creature. Interesting. As what are you? As Ezekiel's like, Ezekiel cracks a grin. And what are you? Some sort of devil? As she starts laughing. Something like that. All you need to know, I'm a seed. I'm not. I'm not human. You're correct. In a way. give a brief rundown of what Izuku is. For for you guys. Sorry, some of you guys might not remember because it's already did like a couple episodes. He was he's an artificial created human, so he might look like a human, talk like a human, but in genetic terms, he's not really. He's a very enhanced, created into a laboratory human type of deal. So he doesn't. So he doesn't refer him. He doesn't really refer him as human. He doesn't see himself as human. He sees him as a seed. He sees him as a seed. He sees a seed as an entire different race. So what exactly is this place? And she's like, this is basically, when you come down to it, this, this place is basically an arena for slaves. Slavery is supposed to be banned, but wherever we're at, it's outside of any of the kingdom's jurisdiction territory. So naturally, they look the other way. Very well. Then how does these things work? As he points to the collar, what exactly do you want to know? How do you get them off? What I want to know. Actually, like you seen those humans with those nifty crystals? And she's like, yeah, fully aware of. I've seen them use it a couple times. Yes, they have two functions. They could either electrify the subject, or you could put the crystal near the collar and it will unlock. But the chance of you getting that close to one of them, it's highly unlikely. Interesting. I could work with this. Thank you, whoever you are. So, what exactly are you planning, off-wielder? She sits right next to him. It's simple. I plan to escape. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna buy my time, wait for the right moment. Then I'm leaving. I have to figure out if I way back. As she starts laughing, there's no way back. As easy as, what do you mean? If you're off-wielder, then you were summoned here. And sorry, sweetheart, but it's a one-way trip. As she's like, great. Well, I guess I'll tag along. As as Izuku's like, excuse me, I hardly know you. No, what? I gave you way to able to talk to me, so I could be useful, and I know this world better than you, so call me your guide, or better yet, your little guardian angel. As Izuku's like, I highly doubt you're nowhere near an angel. And she starts laughing. True, but I want to leave as well. I've been here far too long. They go and discuss a plan, as she's like, by by luck. If sorry, by luck they sent you to me. The reason, as Izuku's like, why would that matter? Is because they send you to me because they're planning to use us to fight, a more dangerous creature. And I'm kind of well known, a little bit. She's gloating a little bit. After all, I'm quite famous. As she gives Izuku a smile. Well, the thing is, you know the arena ground? Yeah. But the arena ground it's strictly above a cavern that's connected to a cave. If we could impact enough force We could break out. We could break a opening into the cave and escape that way. But that also, but that also comes with its dangers. Caves in this region are usually infested with devilkin monsters. They're not the friendliest, but with my eyes, we will see in the dark. So, what do you think? As he's like, that's probably our best bet if we go in full force. We're clearly outnumbered. Agreed. Very well. I'll go with this plan. This is the best option we have. Very well. We just have to wait. Our match should our match should be progress. Our match should be approaching in a couple weeks. So until then, let's get to know each other. As we're going to stop it there. That's a good point to leave off. Hope you guys have a awesome night and day, judging my time zones. I had a lot more planned for this episode, but time, got to the 30-minute mark. So, because if I did the rest what I had planned, it was going to be like probably almost an hour video. So, my throat, yeah, I'm good enough for right now. So, catch you guys in the next video.